Hi everyone, it's Melissa Stoller, children's book author, and I'm here to read chapter 9 of the Enchanted Snow Globe collection, Return to Coney Island. Here's Molly to say hi. She's back again, and I'm going to put her down and we'll get reading. And then when I come back, we'll talk about another idea and another writing exercise so you can get writing. Chapter 9, Peanuts. Oh, I would love some, said Jessie. Simon handed Jessie the bag of peanuts and sat next to Emma. The twins watched Jessie carefully. They knew what was supposed to happen in the story. Would Jessie throw the peanut shells on Jack's lap? Jessie cracked several peanuts out of their shells. She ate a few and kept the shells on her lap. Then she quietly picked up a few shells and tossed them onto Jack's lap. At first, Jack didn't notice because he was reading his newspaper. But after a few more shells landed on his lap, he glanced up. Emma and Simon sat up straight. They craned their necks to watch. Could this be the moment they had been waiting for? Would Jack actually talk to Jessie now? Excuse me, what are you doing? Jack asked Jessie with a broad smile. Can I have some whole peanuts, not just the shells? Jessie handed him a few peanuts and said, well, I had to get your attention somehow, didn't I? I'm Jessie, and today's my birthday. My name is Jack. Happy birthday and many more happy returns of the day. Thank you. And in fact, Jessie continued, my sisters and I are on the way home from my birthday dinner. Won't you join us? I couldn't. I don't have a clean shirt and I'm not prepared for a birthday dinner. I don't even have a present, mumbled Jack. Oh, that's all right, said Jessie. You can borrow one of Papa's shirts. You'll fit right in, don't worry. Well, maybe, said Jack, after thinking for a moment. And I'll bake my famous apple crisp to go with my birthday cake. Why, that's my favorite, said Jack. And with a shy smile and some more conversation, Jack agreed. Emma and Simon nodded to each other. Jessie had made it happen, but they had helped too. If Simon hadn't jumped off the trolley to buy presents, and if Emma had not distracted the trolley to buy peanuts, and if Emma had not distracted the trolley driver, Jessie would not have been able to attract Jack's attention. Jessie and Jack smiled at each other, and then turned to stare into Emma and Simon's eyes. The twins had made a connection with their great-grandparents and with their great-great-aunts. Emma felt her eyes get misty. Simon smiled. Suddenly, Emma shifted in her seat. Did you see that? She whispered to Simon. Simon was about to say no, when floating snow particles and swirling silver sparkles danced before them. Then Emma and Simon were caught up in the cold, whirling specks. Up, up, up they floated. They were twirling through the air, flying through space and time. Turning around and around, they saw Jessie, Jack, Anna, Pauline, the Coney Island trolley, and the cyclone far away. Molly's barking grew louder. The scent of cinnamon drifting through the air grew stronger, and they could see Nana growing closer and closer. So that's the end of chapter 9. We only have one more chapter left. How do you think it's all going to end? So here's your writing exercise for chapter 9. Think about where you would want to go if you could time travel. If you could pick up a snow globe and shake it, where would you want to visit? And in what time frame would you want to visit? I chose Coney Island in the 1920s because that's when I knew my grandparents had met there. What place and time would you choose? And if you want to think about that, then write a quick story to go with it. I look forward to hearing what you think about. I hope you have great writing today, and I'll see you very soon for the final chapter, chapter 10 of the Enchanted Snow Globe collection, Return to Coney Island. And Molly will see you too.